Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. And guess what time it is? It's time for another seasonal event. This time, the Little Ladies' Day event for 2025. Now, I'm pretty sure we need to go behind this tree to see what exactly what we need to do here. So let's go see what it is, or what it is. Ah, the Royal Seneschal. Hello, sir. A princely persona. The Royal Seneschal is planning something new for Little Ladies' Day. Ooh. What's that? Ah, Dexter, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you've no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies' Day festivities are upon us once more. By the way, I must ask, you know of the Songbirds, do you not? How silly of me, of course you do. Yeah, we have met at least once, I think. That trio of princess-styled entertainers were relative unknowns when they first took to the stage, but they've since become a Ladies' Day staple. Now we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be a butler theme. Ooh. I've titled this new act The Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and royal servant to his princess. Interesting. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there's ample time ere the show begins, this prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. I wonder, are you going to ask me to do it? Would you mind looking into him for me? I knew it. Picot is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with a designer at Esteem's Aesthetics. Alright, time to go meet with a prince? I was going to say meet with a prince, but with an acting prince. Aha! Oh... Interesting. He's met with a lady already. Hello? No, darling, no. What I need from you are specifics. Speaking with a southern drawl? I wasn't expecting that. Or no, not a southern drawl, but a very specific accent. It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night. And it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound dazzling? Wait, which do you want? Freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? An adventurer? What can Maribel, famed designer of Esteem's Aesthetics, do for you, darling? Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance in this costuming conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, but I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are just so many dimensions to looking dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I have other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? I certainly could. But isn't there supposed to be a performance happening sometime soon? Or are they just gonna rehearse? I don't know. This is not going well. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. Yeah, okay, buddy, I'm here. Ah, it was Dexter, yes? I'm sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those who auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So, I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant of individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But then I tried to explain it all came out of as a jumbled mess. Getting your resources from multiple places will do that. That makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? What makes the Seneschal Prince a prince among seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a seneschal anyway? Oh, even I forget exactly what the term is, but I think, let's see, an unobtrusive servant who anticipates his master's needs, pursues impeccably proper manners, or perhaps he should have researched that instead. I don't remember exactly, but I do know of a character who is considered a seneschal, and I believe he is a retainer of sorts, so I think it's unobtrusive servant? Oh, right, he was thinking princely, he didn't think butler. That was the issue, okay. I see. Then my fixation on being dashing was entirely the wrong approach. But at least now one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of a seneschal if I'm to be the best seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research? Perhaps. Huzzah! The first things first, I say, we speak with a wide array of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a seneschal. Let's split up to that we might gather as many opinions as possible. I'll leave the steps of thought to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. All right, sir. Off to do some research. Field research. All right, so we're asking 3 people that are in this area. Oh, they're all along. Oh, I was gonna say they're all along the Ruby Road Exchange, but they're not all there. One of them's at the Weaver's Guild. Okay. I said Ruby Road Exchange. I meant Sapphire Avenue Exchange. I'm an idiot. So we'll go in clockwise order and start with the resting server at the northern end. My impressions of a seneschal? Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a special Little Ladies' Day menu on offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. A servant who goes above and beyond, of course. Looks like number 2 is this bargain hunter, over by the independent merchant. That word ever puts me in mind of the first royal seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. Oh, the first seneschal was a sultan himself. Huh. It's said that every year, one girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. Oh, that's why the sultan became a servant for another person. Oh, that's fun. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how do I daydream still about having an attentive seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I'd always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. Well, it seems like they haven't done it in a long time, so I unfortunately wouldn't want to get your hopes up about that. Oh, okay. I was expecting you to be inside the Weaver's Guild. Well-dressed noblewoman. A seneschal? Why, yes, of course. I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done and act without need for instruction. Those who stand around waiting orders have no business taking the position. Aha! Proactive as well! Alright, Picot, I'm back. I learned something. Have you? Oh, guess what, Dexter? I was just asking about seneschals in Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. Uh-oh. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavily discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with seneschals anyway? I don't know, but the only incalculable worth urn I can think of was that one urn from the Black Mage quest. I'm pretty sure we destroyed that, didn't we? Probably not the same thing then. Ooh, could it be you're a little too trusting or nothing, I'd wager? Maybe a little too trusting. Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn. I see. So, a seneschal is someone who serves others. Someone who anticipates what needs to be done and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a seneschal who serves his fans? Yes, when I put it like that, it feels just right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. and that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a little while longer, I'd appreciate some help in becoming the best seneschal I can be. Oh, that was it? That was easy. Alright, how about the next one? A princely debut. Picot is, is it, wait, Picot? Could it be Picot? I didn't even consider that. Picot? Picot might be better. Picot ponders over an appropriate direction for his stage persona. I am to don the mantle of the seneschal prince. Yet, while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to embody the manner. Aha, of course, with your demeanor. Right? A seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. Really? I once knew a girl, years ago. She was my childhood friend, and my cherished princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house. Thus, I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. Ah, very nice. I acted out all sorts of tales. A hero's saga. A jester at court. If she wished to hear of it, it would make her if it would make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day, I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces. I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one, a performance for her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel truly as a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Oh. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice will rise up and reach her ears once more. Oh, I see. That's why I auditioned for the role of Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet, even though I began all this for her, it's become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Dexter. Talking to someone helps put my thoughts in order. Right, back to that task at hand. Once I've settled on how best to serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Lady's Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my seneschal debut. Ah, I see. So we're not going to get the costume yet. We're going to get a little more inspiration first. Right? Okay, there's not much of a crowd, but there is still some people here, especially a Songbird fanatic. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Aha, it's going to be a long-form thing. Sure, let's do it. The stagehand seems swamped with last-moment adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal Prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Oh, interesting. So I make a choice here, or choices. Well, let's talk to the Royal Seneschal. See this Royal Seneschal first. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of Seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor, and so precise in his movements. Now that I think on it, no matter the work we do together, he's never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might propose. Okay, that's one down. Who else do we have here? Songbird fans. See there? A particularly eager Songbirds fan. Some come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. Rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long while before his idols take to the stage. Ooh, can we make him more comfortable, or could we bring him a bite to eat? The first one makes more sense. Could we make him more comfortable? Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I could do is make him more comfortable during the for the duration of my performance. I wonder how he's planning to do that. Quicksand employee? Ah, an employee of this Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of the Little Lady's Day? Yeah, they did. I remember it saying that. Yeah. Beverage and dessert included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? Looking like an exclusive experience, yeah. I wonder if they'll be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. Oh, that's pretty good thinking there. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to select him. I've been thinking, Dexter. There is no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? Okay, what's your thought? Why not have the Quicksand deliver some some light refreshments, Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? Oh, so not a pumped up thing, but a more mellow thing. I see. I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play, or has a flagon in hand while the minstrel strums as his lute in the tavern. We'd simply encourage the same idea. Aha! Naturally, I'll rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help to define the seneschal side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the seneschal prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the royal seneschal, then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Momodi at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of my costume decisions. There's no time. We could split up. Yeah, shall I talk to her instead, or let's divide the tasks between us? You would do that for me? Oh, thank you, Dexter. I'll be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. Okay, so it's gonna be the same response regardless of which one I picked. I get it. You truly are my savior. I give you my word, the show will be a great success. Please do be sure to attend. But of course, sir. All this effort, I actually want to see it, see it through. All right, let's go talk to Maribel. Maribel, I'm here with a request. Dexter, darling, how fares our princely seneschal? Pretty good so far, actually. So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, huh? Sounds fabulous. A singer with a seneschal's poise and a prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Heck yeah. Please let the royal seneschal know that I'll have the outfit ready for him for the performance. Off she goes, and off I go. Seneschal, we are ready. Thank you for lending a hand to young Picot. 'Tis good to know the issue with the costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Picot himself is to give the show's opening address. I cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You'll stay and watch this performance, yes? Of course. Here we go. Wow, went to daytime already, real quick. I've been standing for so long my feet have fallen asleep. But at least the show is about to begin. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance for a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal Prince? What would a prince of seneschals be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Okay, is he there? Yes, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. My immediate thought is like K-pop star. What the heck? Also, now I recognize what some players have been wearing recently. I was wondering where it came from. I am Picot, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ephemeral world of wonder. I imagine you're all weary from the wait. Though it would be a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments. A special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Ooh, that does look good. They have donuts? I didn't know they made donuts here. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired sweets. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty. Oh, that new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. I am overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. Ah, but with that said, I must ask that you keep your eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous. Fair princess, wouldn't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. What? Oh, the songbirds! Not bad, not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will deliver. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. Dexter, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. And did you not see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The Quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. Awesome. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demands to know when you'll be performing next. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Ooh. Is that so? Well then, I shan't disappoint my fans. I wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. Perhaps. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. What? Ah, I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. Oh, that's how we get it, of course. I was not alone up there on the front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me, as you have been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you're every bit a seneschal prince yourself. I'm a prince, I'm royalty! So please, do me the honor of accepting this gift. So I'm a warrior of light, I'm a dragoon, I'm a scion of the 7th dawn, and now I'm a prince. 'Tis the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now, I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. Farewell! Until next year! Maybe. I don't know if they're going to bring him back next year. I, too, offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever grander heights. The Little Ladies' Day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Thank you, sir! Well, here's the thing. I'm doing this the second to last day that it was available for. Ah, well. Nice! I want to be your pop star! Heck yeah! All right! Oh, hold on. I actually need to see these, shouldn't I? Hold on. I'm going to go back and go somewhere else and look at these. All right, let's take a look at these. First up is the headpiece. Oh, right. Hold on. I need to actually turn that on, don't I? There we go. Little microphone. Oh, it's got a little ruby on it. Oh, fun. How much does it attach to the ear? It doesn't just attach to the back. Oh, it attaches around the side of the head. I see. Okay, cool. What else do we have here? Ooh, dashing jacket. Ah, that's where the cape comes from, is that from that part, of course. Why did I think otherwise? Prince's gloves. Well, can't see them very well because of the stance I'm in right now, but I have gloves now. Prince's trousers, which, whoop, equip those. Ah, has a little red band on it. And then the boots. Haha, with the little golden tassels at the front. Nice. Not sure how much of this I'm going to use for the rest of my glamours, but I like it. I certainly do. So, that marks the end of this event. That was actually pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed that. So, I hope you all enjoyed it too. I thank you all so much for coming, and I hope that you have a good night.